Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call to order the Naperville Park District Board of Commissioners regular meeting. Today is September 11th, 2014. Time is 7 o'clock. Before we get started, I'd like to take a few moments to pause and acknowledge the anniversary of the events that occurred on September 11th, 2001. That day will forever be part of our country's history. We must always remember the innocent lives lost, stories of tremendous bravery, and accounts of myriad selfless acts that marked a day of tragedy 13 years ago today. At this time, I ask that we all observe a moment of silence in recognition of this occasion. Thank you. Now could we all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jackie, would you call the roll, please?
President Riley.
Here.
Vice President Ori.
Here.
Commissioner Egan.
Present.
Commissioner Heidi.
Here.
Commissioner Janner.
Here.
Commissioner Todd.
Here.
Commissioner Young. Here.
We don't have any words of recognition this evening for everyone signed up from the public?
Nope.
So then we will move right to updates and reports. We have a Finance Committee update. Vice President Ori.
The Finance Committee met on September 10th, yesterday. The main item of discussion was the 2015 board budget. The only significant recommended changes would be to provide a placeholder for board technology improvements and the additional training of potentially new commissioners for next year.
Thank you. Next we'll have the President's update. Earlier this week, we hosted a ribbon cutting for Buttonwood Park, just north of May Watts Elementary School, where we put in new playground equipment, including a climbing boulder and picnic tables. Next Tuesday, we'll do the same at East Green's Playground off Chicago Avenue on the Near East Side, where we installed new play equipment and a shelter while rerouting the sidewalk to provide better access to the shelter and expand the green space west of the playground. Finally, on Tuesday, September 23rd, we'll reopen Old Farm Park near the intersection of Countryside Circle and Briar Heath Lane, where we've installed new play equipment, a new backstop, and new shelter, as well as additional shade trees. You'd note that each of these three parks have different equipment and amenities. That's because we solicit input from the neighbors when we're redesigning neighborhood parks. However, one design element that's common to all our playgrounds is that they are accessible to kids of all abilities. There's also one other feature these parks have in common. They're for more than just playing on swings or having soccer practice. They serve as a neighborhood gathering place. Kids make friends and parents socialize as well. As people get to know each other better, they help each other out with carpooling and other parental tasks. As neighbors become more familiar, kids know additional adults to go to if they need help, and the parents monitor the safety of neighborhood children as well as their own. All this leads to a better neighborhood security. Instead of feeling disconnected, a sense of community grows, which can prevent problems from developing. That's quite an accomplishment for a little neighborhood park, isn't it? As I've said before, the Naperville Park District is a central contributor to alleviating problems in our community. Next, Executive Director McGurry.
Thank you, President Riley. I joined the Naperville Park District on Thursday, October 2nd, to celebrate the grand opening of the long-awaited Knock Knolls Nature Center. The event will be held from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., with the ribbon cutting and remarks taking place at 6 p.m. Guests will have the opportunity to tour the building and exhibits, to take part in hands-on activities, enjoy refreshments, and entertainment, and much, much more. This is a free event for all ages. If you plan to attend, please send an email to rsvp@napervilleparks.org for more information on the event, and the Nature Center can be found on our website. With today's drop in temperature, it definitely feels like fall is almost here. This also means that the Park District is preparing to host several family-oriented events to celebrate the season, from the father-son campout and hay rides to Halloween-themed nature and science programs to ghost stories in the park in the dark. There are many fun activities to anticipate or to participate in this coming month. All of our fall and Halloween-themed programs, including our free events, are highlighted on the homepage of our website. I encourage you to to check them out and plan your family's fall calendar. And finally, continuing with the fall theme, the months of September and October are some of the best ones for enjoying the game of golf. Whether you're in the need of golf lessons, interested in Naperville Golf Course's Glow Ball Tournament on September 19th, or just looking to play a few rounds before the snow flies, which will probably be sometime at the end of October, be sure to visit golfnaperville.org for all the information you need. Additionally, during the summer, both Springbrook and Naperville introduced some great improvements to their patios. Now, both locations have outdoor TVs. If you don't want to golf, the patios are a great place to come out and catch an NFL or NCAA football game and enjoy some refreshments. If you haven't yet experienced the new patios at Springbrook and Naperville, this is the great time to do so, so please come out and try both. And finally, for more information on any of the things I've just spoke about or any other programs and events, please visit our website, which is www.napervilleparks.org. Thank you.
Thank you. Next item is the approval of the treasurer's report.
Move to approve the July 2014 Treasurers Report.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Jackie, call the roll, please.
Vice President Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Yep.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Young,
Yes.
President Riley.
Yes. Next is the consent agenda. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda?
Move to accept consent agenda items as listed.
Second.
We have motion and a second. Any discussion? Jackie, call the roll, please.
Vice President Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Young,
Yes.
President Riley.
Yes.
Move to approve consent agenda as accepted.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. This is a voice vote. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion is carried. We have no unfinished business. The next regular meeting of the Board of Park Commissioners will be September 25th, 2014, 6 p.m. at the South Maintenance Facility, 3415 Book Road. That will be followed by the regular meeting of the Board of Park Commissioners October 9th, 2014, 7 p.m. here.
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all.